My friend, we're going to be talking about the sixth mode of the melodic minor scale. But to do that, we must understand first what a major scale is. So if we're digging on this, yes, we're explaining this over and over and over again. If you go through this little series by most standards, you will get accustomed to the things we're saying. So at this point, say it with me. C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, and then we're going to have our B diminished. And then it resolves to our C major. So our one, the root, the primary, we've got the subroot, we've got our median, the third of the chord, fourth. It would lead to having like a Lydian, one whole step, whole step, whole step, to the B natural rather than B flat. It's naturally inside that spelling. We've talked about this. So when we play like a major scale, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, by flattening the third, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. The third is 1, 2, 3. So flat the third. That gives us a flat 3, which is a E flat. And then we're going to play an F. We're going to play a G. And then we're, instead of playing our top note up here, the 6th, we're going to drop it down a half step. So that flattens our 6th. And then we're going to flatten our 7th. And then we're going to resolve with another whole step for our C again, giving us 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, 1. That's natural minor. Now that occurs in the process of seeing C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor. A minor special awesome mode 8 is Aeolian. If you don't already know that one, Google it, have fun with that. Look at this channel, look at all the other channels, come back here. Now we're back. So when we got A minor, it expresses the increments between the intervals of the notes in a scale. There are only 7, plus the 8th, which is the top one, do and do, same note, 1, 8, synonymous. Hence, when you go over the top of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you get a 9 chord. So a C9 would have that note in it, which is a D. And then you're like, oh, I am super confident that I understand that a C major played down here when we play like this gives us like a, an F over the top? That's a C sus4. But when we play like a C major and we put an F note over the top of it, we can actually hear that subtle change, C, D, E, F. Oh, I hear it up top now. There's multiple different ways to play chords, multiple different ways to shape our fingers. So the process of learning these modes of C major and being able to manipulate that into, like, let's say going backwards, not forwards with that scale, like let's hear C to open D, then E flat. Then when we go here to F, that gets us our fourth. We're gonna play our 5th here, but we're not gonna be playing like with a natural 5th, the G. We're gonna play a G flat. Boom. Now we could do the G flat on here, but it would not work because we have a G open, G sharp for our E major chord, and then open, we can't go any. I'm already pulled over. I can't pull over any further. So the concept is we move our fingers where it feel natural. We look at it through the eyes of a scale we understand, and then we put it in the context of whatever the groove is using those notes. Here is like a C minor 7. Whew, silky. You could also take a C minor here and then just remove the pinky, and it gives you that B flat, which reveals in C minor the dominant 7. Over the top of that, you can play today's modus. Okay, we're gonna play a 3. I'm sorry, I'm thinking in a major. We've got a 1. We're gonna go to the D here, and then our E flat, that exhibits a 1, 2, flat 3. Here's our 4. We're gonna play a flat 5, a flat 6, a flat 7, and a 1. Now the concept of this is, we could call it Locrian natural 2. We could call it the mode of the day, I guess, if we wanted to. The Aeolian, Aeolian scale can be summarized as just having that flat 5. That's what this is. So in Melodic, it would be called Aeolian flat 5. If we were going to be doing it in the key of C major, starting from A and manipulate A minor, which sounds like a good idea. Let's try it there. A, B, C. We're going to play it at D. Not going to have all the way over here to the E. We're going to have an E flat. We're then going to go all the way to F. We're going to have a G, and then a whole step all the way up here. So when we're looking at our modus, what is this used for? Let's say we're over the top of that A minor. that note. Adds a little bit of tension. We use this over major chords which drop that 5. So if we've got something like a C minor, we've got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We see C, D, E, F, G. G over the top of this, when we get a flat 5, would have a G flat. Hence, that's the note in this scale through the eyes of C. 1, 2, 3, 4, flat 5. Hence, the idea is if you're going to play a chord that has like a 7 flat 5 in it, this one works for us. I hope this improved the idea of throwing vocabulary at what you're already doing and having fun with your noodling. At this point through this series, I would say go to a backing track, pick anything that's in a minor key, try this out. It should work for you when you hear that different tonality in the interval notes.